The days grew cooler, and the vibrant greens of summer faded into the fiery reds and golds of autumn. Lily and I still spent our days together, but there was an unspoken weight in the air, something neither of us dared to address. One crisp afternoon, we went to our favorite spot by the lake. The once busy shoreline was now quiet, save for the gentle rustling of leaves in the wind. Lily sat cross-legged on the grass, her hands playing with a small daisy she had picked. "I have something to tell you," she said softly, her eyes fixed on the flower. I felt a knot tighten in my stomach. "What is it?" She hesitated, then looked up at me. "My family is moving, at the end of the month." The words hit me harder than I expected. "Moving? Where?" "3 states away. My dad got a new job, and we don't have a choice." For a moment, I couldn't find my voice. The thought of her leaving felt like the ground shifting beneath my feet. "When were you going to tell me?" "I didn't want to ruin the time we had left," she whispered, tears welling up in her eyes. I took a deep breath, trying to steady myself. "You should have told me sooner, Lily. I would have wanted to know." "I know," she said, her voice breaking. "I was just scared. Scared that if I said it out loud, it would feel real." We sat there in silence, the weight of the moment pressing down on us. The world around us seemed indifferent to our pain, the leaves continuing to fall, the lake still reflecting the pale autumn sky. "I don't want this to end," I finally said, my voice barely above a whisper. She reached for my hand, her fingers cold but steady. "Me neither. But even if I'm not here, I want you to remember this summer. Remember us. Because I will. And I knew I would. No matter what happened, Lily had become a part of me. A part one would carry with me wherever I went." As the sun dipped below the horizon, we sat together, holding on to the fleeting moments of what felt like an eternity. The weeks that followed were a whirlwind of emotions. Lily and I tried to make the most of every moment we had left, but there was no escaping the reality of her impending departure. On her last weekend in town, we decided to return to all our favorite places: the meadow, the ice cream shop, and finally the lake. It felt like a bittersweet farewell tour of the memories we had built together. That evening, as the stars began to twinkle in the sky, we sat by the lake for one last time. The cool autumn air carried the faint scent of fallen leaves, and the water rippled gently under the moonlight. "I'm going to miss this place," Lily said, her voice barely above a whisper. "But I think I'll miss you the most." I looked at her, trying to memorize every detail. Her bright eyes, the way her hair caught the moonlight, the soft curve of her smile. "I'll miss you too," I said, my voice thick with emotion. She reached into her pocket and pulled out a small notebook, its cover decorated with hand-drawn flowers. "Here," she said, handing it to me. "What's this?" I asked, opening it to find pages filled with her handwriting, sketches, and even dried flower petals. "It's everything I couldn't say out loud," she explained. "Letters, thoughts, little pieces of us. I wanted you to have it, so you'll always remember." I felt my throat tighten as I flipped through the pages. "Lily, this is perfect." "Thank you." She smiled, but there was sadness in her eyes. "Promise me one thing?" "Anything. Promise me you won't forget. Even when life moves on and things change. Promise me you'll remember this summer and me." "I promise," I said, meaning every word. The next morning, I watched as her family's car drove away, leaving a cloud of dust in its wake. I stood there, clutching the notebook she had given me, feeling both a sense of loss and an overwhelming gratitude for the time we had shared. Lily was gone, but her presence lingered in every corner of my world. In the golden hues of a sunset, the soft rustle of leaves, and the memories etched into my heart. First love, I realized, wasn't about holding on forever. It was about the way it changes you, leaves you a little braver, a little wiser, and forever grateful for the moments that made it real. End of story. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.